Yo, bro, look! I got a new chair. Alright, man, I just want to show you guys something. So, like, YouTube so far has actually just been my thing. So, just the other day, I was just looking at, like, all my stats on YouTube. And I was looking at this video, which is so funny. The video is called Make Your First $1,000 in 24 Hours Typing. And then I realized I made $1,000 talking about a video on how to make $1,000. But then I'm like, wait. So, it's, like, I'm not just making videos about how to make money, right? Like this one, I was talking about how I started making 10K after learning like this forgotten Islamic knowledge. I actually forgot what I even talked about, to be honest, which is so funny. But then I'm like, okay, so this video I actually made only 800. So even though I am talking about how I made like whatever amounts, I'm talking about something that was spiritual. I'm talking about something that's actually beneficial, not just about money. So this realization hit me, right? I was like, listen, I'm making videos on YouTube and I'm making money from it, which is all cool and stuff. Like, I hope you guys are okay with it. So then I'm like, wait, like, what if there's like another niche that I can get into where I can make money without just showing my face? So I was doing some research. Habib, I was doing some research for you. So I was just moving around and stuff, and then I looked at like this account right here, and then I'm like, hold on a minute, this account's looking fresh. I looked at their latest videos, and like they're actually posting like 9 days ago, 2 months ago. Like this account is posting. So I'm just thinking, I watched some of their videos, right? So like, let's just watch How to Stop Fapping Forever. Let's just watch maybe this one, right? And so as I was watching like this whole channel, I'm just watching its videos, I realized the guy who was making these videos is not even showing his face. So then I was thinking, I'm like, is it really like a guy behind this? Only one guy behind this whole video and behind this whole channel? I'm like, wait a minute. I know how much I'm making from YouTube, right? If I just like do some like formulas and some math and some smart things, I'll be able to tell how much an account is making based on how much I'm making. This account right here, it's in the self-improvement niche, and this account has so far has gotten 6.4 million views in just like not even a year. So I did the math, right? 6499622 divided by 1,000, just because like it's every 1,000 views that you get paid. So this is how much it is divided by 1,000. So with this niche, usually they get about like 3 to 5 or 3 to 7 RPM. So RPM is just how much money you're making per 1,000 views. So let's just say it's like 5. So this channel so far has made this much in just like the past 8 months. So divided by 8 months, this channel so far has been making $4,000 per month. Habibi, this account right here, talking about self-improvement, making $4,000 per month. And their videos are like 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 2 minutes. Bro, like, it doesn't just have to be stuff about like how to make money and all that stuff. I mean, look at this. Let me just show you something else. This account right here, right? This account, Bricked. What a beautiful name. And they're just making like videos about Lego. And they started 6 months ago. So I'm like, let me do the research once again. So Legos, like I know YouTube, right? Legos, they usually get around like maybe 0.9 to 2 RPM. This account so far has 10 million views. So if you just do the math real quick, 10 million divided by 1,000 is like 10,000 times, let's just say 2. So far, this account right here has made $20,000 actually after 6 months. And they've only been posting like 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, which is like, it's beautiful. Like this divided by 6. So this account right here has been making $3,000 per month. And they're actually posting longer videos. So I was impressed. I'm like, bro, like there is actually channels on YouTube who are not even talking about things like how to make money, and they're still doing money. Like they're still actually pretty much making money. So I was just thinking, I'm like, you know what? This is actually beautiful. So I'm gonna teach you how they're actually doing it, because I know YouTube, trust me. I mean, you could pretty much tell I know YouTube. So I'm gonna show you exactly how these guys are doing it. And I might reveal some of the stuff that I showed in the course in the Discord, because I did upload a course recently on the Discord, but I'm not gonna reveal everything just because like, I feel bad for the people in Discord. Like I'm just not gonna reveal all the secrets, right? I can't just do that, man. But let me show you, Habibi. Let me show you how these people are making money. So this right here is actually directly from the course, but this is just like a portion of it. So if you're gonna be doing stuff like these guys, you wanna be thinking of only these 6 things right here, which is how to get your title or like the idea, how to make the thumbnail, how to make the script, how to actually record, how to edit, and then what do you do when you publish the videos? So right now, I'm basically going to be talking to you about YouTube automation, which is actually so far, man. So far, this is like my favorite business model so far. This whole dropshipping thing, I'm getting annoyed of it just because, bro, dropshipping, the whole shipping thing takes way too long. YouTube automation, all you have to do is just like post videos, and then you either make money from like ads, or you make money from selling like a digital product, or make money from like affiliates, or even sponsorships. 4 ways. 4 ways to actually make money. It's beautiful. So the way channels like these are making money is, first of all, like, you pick a niche, right? You have to pick a niche. So some of the niches I was going to suggest to you guys is like all these niches right here. There's obviously more niches than just these, but like these are like the top 50, you could say. First one is obviously business and finance, just because like business and finance has like the highest RPM. So you get actually the most money from just like the first 1,000 views or any 1,000 views. Business finance is like the first one. Health, technology, specifically how to make money, or like weight loss, top 10 places, travel, gaming, all that stuff. Like, listen, let's just say you're like a fan of soccer. Well, look, man, this guy's making videos about soccer. And like, let me just tell you how much they're making. So they have this many views. That's a lot of views. And it does say they started in 2013, but like, they actually just started 2 years ago recently. It's not 2013 really. So just take this many views. Let's just say this right here is like only 100K, just because a lot of these views are coming from shorts, and shorts are not really like a big deal really. So 100,000, and then like their RPM is probably around like 3. So like 3, these guys have been making 300K in the past 2 years. Divide this by like 2, they've been making $150,000 per year. That's actually beautiful. Like, if you're a fan of soccer, why are you just watching soccer and then not making videos about soccer? Come on, man. Like, there's people making videos on soccer, and then you're just sitting watching soccer, and that's it. So the very first thing you do before you even like go and make the video is that you have to be finding the idea. You have to find what's the title gonna be. And so one way that I like finding ideas is that if you just go, for example, like on the search, so let's just say like type in something like working out, and then you see like all these videos right here. One thing that I do is that I click here on the filters, and then I filter everything by view count, and then I go back, and then I filter everything by this month. So what this is going to do is that this is only going to be showing you the videos or like the ideas that are trending right now, or like the ideas that are being like, they're proven to work right now. So for example, this one is like, I trained with Chris Heria for 24 hours. I mean, if you're able to go and like find Chris Heria and make a video with him, you'll get views. But forget about something like this. Like, for example, stuff like this, like workout routine, like showing your workout routine, or like this one, how to start working out in 2024. So what I like to do is I want to find channels, like for example, not this one, because this one has 500K subscribers. So like any videos they publish, they're obviously going to become good. So what you're trying to do is that you want to find channels who have like not that many subscribers, but they have like videos that are actually popping off. And what that's telling you is that this specific channel right here, they're like underrated. So for example, I just found this channel right here. It's called Buttery Betterness. I don't know, man. They have 32,000 subscribers, but then I was looking at their videos and I'm like, bro, like there's this video right here, 355,000 views. And then there's this one right here, 145,000 views. This one, 136,000 views. Or this one, 410,000 views. Like all these videos right here, like this right here is an example of a channel that's actually underrated. And this whole niche actually, it looks like this whole niche is actually proven. And then you can see it's like, there's like a certain thumbnail style that's actually working for this guy. Which means like if you just come here and then you basically steal this person's ideas and then you make your own title, your own thumbnail, and your own video, that's how you're gonna start succeeding in this whole YouTube automation thing. Like this guy, I can pretty much tell is making at least like maybe 2K per month so far on average, which like it's actually not that bad, man. Like from just posting YouTube videos, it's not that bad. So this is how you find ideas. Like just search up, for example, like here I searched up self-improvements, search that up and do the same thing. Filter it by like view count, and then filter it by this month. And then you'll see like all these people right here. Like this guy right here. I did search up working out, but I didn't really find like underrated channels, so I just left that. Like just keep looking at all these people and just basically go on their channels and just try to find like videos that are doing way better than the average amount of views they usually get. Like this guy right here. So this guy right here has got 580 subscribers, but like you look at his videos and it's like 6.4, 5.6, 19, 21, like all these things. But then you look at this one, or then you look at this one. This was 2 years ago, so just basically forget it. But then you look at this, like 215, or this, 263. Like these two videos right here, it just shows like the idea or the title behind these two videos is a lot better than this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, and all these things. Which means that if you come in right now, like if you ever see me right now in the next few like weeks or something, or the next few months, and then I'm talking about something like 10 work from home websites that will pay you daily or stuff like that, and I'm actually like trying to provide value still. Like if you see me doing that, you'll know why I'm doing that, just because I saw this guy doing it, and I'm like, Habibi, like if it's working for him and this video is like an outlier, then it's definitely going to work for me. So then what's going to happen is that I'll make more money and my channel is going to grow a lot higher. Like Habibi, this right here is how you play this game. So just so you know, like just finding the idea in the first place is the hardest part in this whole business model. So this is what I do like on a daily basis, like every single day. I'm always like researching, looking at channels like this guy, or even like looking at channels like this girl right here. And then I'm like, okay, like what are like the videos in her channel that are actually doing a lot better? So like for example, this one, 29,000, but then I look at the rest of the videos and it's like 128, 144, 128. Like this video right here, I would never make a video like that just because even though it could be valuable, it's not really going to get views. And it's like, yes, like we are actually looking for views, man. Like we're still trying to be posting videos that are still valuable, but it's not like we're posting videos that no one wants to watch them. You have to be smart. You can't just play this whole game in a dumb way where it's just like, no, man, I don't want to be looking for views. I don't want to be like looking for attention and stuff. I just want to provide value. Okay, well, if no one's gonna watch your value, who's gonna like who are you gonna be benefiting basically? So this video right here, like I'm not really gonna include it. If I am gonna make a video like this, I'd probably like show how to build an online store in like a different title, like how to start dropshipping, for example, and then show you how to build an online store. But for example, a video like this, how to start Amazon affiliate marketing step by step, or like this one, how to start affiliate marketing, like these two videos right here are actually pretty good. So like I would make a video like this, and I would make a video like this. But like making a video like this, make 500 per day posting videos like this, I've seen people making videos like this in the past and it was good. But this one, you could see that this idea started to get a bit saturated. So like just move away from it. So this is the first thing I do, like finding the idea, finding the title. It's just basically research. And this is how I do the research. Find channels that are underrated. And if they're not underrated, just look at like their average views and see if there's like an outlier. And then if you see like a channel that's actually underrated, like see which video is an outlier and then try to mimic that idea or try to basically steal that idea and put it your own way. So this is the first thing. And by the way, this is actually very valuable, just so you know, like I've never shared such information, so I hope this was valuable for those of you who are actually trying to start this whole YouTube automation thing. Now, once you do that, this is where you actually make the thumbnail. Don't ever make the whole video before you make the thumbnail. Because Habibi, the thumbnail and the title is like the packaging, right? So if no one's ever going to want to click on your thumbnail and your title and your whole video, why are you going to go waste so much time writing the script, doing the recording, doing like some nice editing and all that stuff? Who cares about the video? Like no one's going to be watching it if the thumbnail and the title are horrible. So before you do any of these, do the thumbnail. Now, honestly, Habibi, like I'm not an artist, I'm not a designer. I actually have a guy that makes my own thumbnails and I love that guy. I kept him for a long time now. He better not leave. But basically, listen. It's called YouTube automation. It's not called YouTube do-it-yourself. It's YouTube automation, which means you're supposed to actually like go and find people, hire people to do everything for you. Like you see like all these things right here, they're supposed to come and then do all these things for you. The idea and the title, try to do it yourself just because it's the most important. But like all these things, you want to outsource it because then what's going to happen is that you're going to have multiple channels, right? Doing YouTube automation. So then you want to have multiple people running all these things. So for a thumbnail, even for me, like I don't actually make my own thumbnails. Now for thumbnails, I would say don't pay $86 for a thumbnail. Bro, you might come and tell me, it's like, man, but this thumbnail looks way better than this one or this one. Still, man, like don't pay $86 for a thumbnail if you're just starting out. So go on Fiverr and basically like try to find someone in here. Like for example, this one is not that bad. This one is not that bad. This one actually, this right here is not that bad. Like I would message these people and I would try to negotiate. Don't just go in there and be like, they give you the price and you're just like, oh, okay, I'll just pay for that. No, Habibi, try to negotiate. You're supposed to be able to negotiate. You're like a businessman. Listen, I hate negotiating whenever I go to stores. If I'm gonna go to store and then it's like they're trying to sell me something and I want to buy it, so I'm like negotiating with them, I don't like doing that. So if you're like me, that's okay. Just don't take that attitude and then put it into your business. If you're running a business, you have to negotiate. So I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm not the type of guy that negotiates, man. But stuff like this, you have to negotiate. So just basically message a bunch of these people. This guy actually is not that bad, but he's charging 51. So like I would actually like message him and just try to see it's like if you can like lower it down. I'll tell him like I'm willing to work with you long term, Habibi. Like I'm willing to literally buy like 10 more thumbnails from you. Could you just give me like the first thumbnail for like $5? And then if he's like, what? $5? I'm trying to charge 51 and you're asking me for $5? Then I would be like, okay, sir, I'm sorry. Like maybe okay, $10. And I would just try to, like negotiate. You could tell I'm not that good at negotiating, right? But still, the purpose is to still negotiate. And it's like, the one that always wins in negotiation is the one that is not afraid of saying no. So you're not afraid of saying no just because there's a bunch of other people right here that you're always going to go to. So one way you can tell these people is you can be like for example, this guy, you can be like, Habibi, like, I have a guy who wants to do the same thumbnail as you for like $10. Why don't you want to do it for me for like $20? And if they say, just go to that guy then, just be like, okay, bye-bye, and then just go to that guy. But don't be paying like $30 for a thumbnail. $25 or less than that is good. But now listen, for the thumbnail, listen, like thumbnail is like 80% strategy, 20% design. So for the thumbnail, I wouldn't just tell the guy, make me a thumbnail about such video, and then just be done with it and that's it. These thumbnails right here, they might look like they're easy to make, but it's because the strategy behind it is smart. So what I would actually do is that, you know how you found your idea? Like, let's just say one of the videos that I wanted to do is like this one right here. So I would actually like I would look at this thumbnail right here, and I would think to myself, I'm like, why did this thumbnail work? And how can I come and make this thumbnail better? So one thing I would do is that, like this whole text right here, affiliate marketing step by step, like, it's okay. I kind of don't like it just because this text right here, it's copying the title right here. And usually you don't want to be copying the title just because it sounds like too repetitive and it sounds lazy. So what I would do is I would be like, instead of saying affiliate marketing, I would maybe just say something like 300 per day. And that way we still have text, but the text is like put on a purpose, like it's put by purpose. And I would make everything the same. Like I would put the money here, put like the proof here, put the face here. But then I would say it's like 300 per day. And then I would put step by step. Because what that's going to do is that when people are looking at that, and it's like this right here is just kind of like, it's like wasted space, man. But when people are seeing 300 per day, like you're giving them a promise. And when you're giving them a promise, they're more likely to click. But obviously the promise is like fulfilled by the proof right here, like it's backed up by the proof. So don't be putting a promise like bigger than the proof. That makes no sense. So whenever you're making your thumbnails, just see what other people did and just think like how can I improve what they did? And then go to your thumbnail guy and tell him that. Don't just go to your thumbnail guy and be like, just make me whatever video. Like, you actually want to tell him exactly what to do. You're the guy with the strategy. They're the person with the design. And then once you finish the thumbnail, then you got to do the script. Now for the script, again, man, like this is YouTube automation. So you have to go back to Fiverr and just literally search up YouTube script. And then look at all these people and try to let them write you a script. Now, once again, it's like you don't want to be paying like $215 for a script. That makes no sense. Like $15 for a script is fine. $8 is fine. And listen, like we're trying to be making videos that don't really show your face. So go to any of these people, give them like the video title or the video idea, show them the thumbnail, and then just tell them to make a script about this specific video idea. Now for the script, it's actually very easy, man. Like all you got to do is just tell the person, be like, listen, I want you to start with the hook, and then I want you to start with like the body after, like the actual meat of the video, and then I want you to end it off with like a call to action, and that's literally it. Like, Habibi, this might seem simple, but don't overcomplicate the script. The script is easy. So like for the hook, for example, like you see how in the beginning of this video, I'm like, man, one of my videos so far has been making me like this much and has been doing pretty good. So it's kind of like hooking you in just because I'm showing you proof on how much you could be making from YouTube. So that's like a hook. And then for the body is what I'm doing right now. Like not my body, but like basically I'm trying to tell you it's like exactly what to do for YouTube automation with faceless channels. And then for the call to action, just tell the person it's like subscribe, like, or if you're selling a product, just be like, go buy my product, bro, quick. So the script should not be that hard. So then once you finish this, then you start recording. Now for the recording, again, this is faceless, right? So what you do is that you go to Fiverr once again, and you could be like YouTube voice over. And then you just want to look for people like these. Like for example, this guy right here is not that bad. If your channel is mostly about women, like you need like an actual women person to speak, like try to find a woman. But like this guy's not that bad, this guy's not that bad. And you want to actually message them, like once again, like message them and try to negotiate the price. Now listen, some of you guys are going to come to me and be like, Habibi, like, you know, we have AI nowadays. Why don't you just go and use AI? And you know what's so funny? This girl just recently, I think like this video right here, I watched all of it. She was making a video about like how to use AI to start YouTube automation. Listen, the issue with AI is that if you're going to start doing AI videos and you're doing AI voiceovers, what's going to happen is that most likely your account is not going to be accepted in the AdSense. YouTube does not like people that just do AI voiceovers. Second of all, what's going to happen is that if you actually do have AI, if your idea like is not really strong enough, no one's ever going to watch a video that's being talked by AI. Listen, like all these channels that I'm showing you right here, like this one, or like this one, or even like this one. All these people, like, they're successful for a reason. And it's because they don't have AI. These people are still, you could say, like, living life in the old-fashioned way by actually hiring real people, and these real people are making the actual videos. So don't try to like go the lazy way. Truly try to find a guy and tell him to actually make the video. Now look, for me, what I do right now too, or like what I used to do, is that I would take my old phone. I don't have it right now, it's actually upstairs, but like my old phone, I would take it and then I would just go on like the voice memo and I would click record and I would just record my voiceovers. Now listen, if you're so scared of like people hearing your voice and all that stuff, look, go on this website right here. It's called voicechanger.io. All you gotta do, just upload like your audio file or like use a microphone and then speak it and pick any of these things right here, and it's gonna change your voice a little bit. But what I would do is I would click create a custom voice, and then I would like I would put my the file right here. Like I would put the file and then I would try to change it like little by little. Like I would change the shift like little by little, and then I would add like an effect, like for example, like I would change my pitch, for example. But then this way your voice is still not gonna look like, it's not gonna sound like a robot. It's gonna sound like a human, except that like the actual voice has changed a little bit. So anyway, once you finish recording or like the voiceover, that's when you have to start editing. Now for editing, I mean like bro, like I want you to guess what you're supposed to do. I would just go here, YouTube, editing, and basically try to find an editor. So this guy right here is actually not that bad. Like $72 per 7 minutes. Like that's actually pretty good. So if he's gonna do like a 10-minute video, it'd probably be like $90, which is actually not that bad. I actually like that. This guy right here is insane. Like $72 for 1 minute. Are you telling me if it's like 10 minutes he's gonna charge 700? This guy's actually charging 700. Like if you want to start paying like big money for like these good people, for example, don't start paying them right now. Like try to get your channel up and running first. Like make money from the channel first, and you'll know how to make money, by the way, if you actually find like a good niche and you're able to actually come up with good ideas, like good video ideas. Like you'll be able to make money. But for the video editor, like don't try to find a guy that's actually like expensive. Like for example, once again, like this guy 100 for 3 minutes, way too expensive. This guy 144 for 8 minutes, that's not bad. Or like this guy right here 115 for 10 minutes, that's actually not that bad. But this is a girl, it's not a guy. But for example, stuff like this, like 72 for 1 minute, don't listen to this guy. Or like 72 for 2 minutes, don't listen to these people, man. Try to find a guy that's actually not expensive. And what's gonna happen is the same thing. It's like, once again, it's like 80% strategy, 20% editing. Like you actually want to talk to them, tell them exactly how you want the video to be like. Send them a video of a competitor and tell them, can you please make me a video like these guys? But that's the editing. And then the publishing is easy. Just go on YouTube and publish it. But do you see, it's like this whole thing right here, this right here, bro, this is YouTube automation. Do you see why I love this whole like business model? Once again, like it might seem like it's a bit too simple, and it is, but it's not. It's not like it's easy. The hardest thing that you're gonna face, and the thing that's actually gonna be making you the most money, and is gonna require like good brain, is just the idea and the title. So think of it like you're like the guy, and you have like all these people under you, and you're gonna start like moving them around. You're gonna start telling them what to do, and they're gonna manifest your ideas in front of you, like in front of your eyes, and they're gonna be making you money. And then some of you guys are gonna come and be like, why can't the editor just start making his own videos and start making like the good money? It's because the guy doesn't know how to actually find good ideas. These people don't know strategy. Right now, in this video alone, I just taught you strategy. And you should know like this actually works, just because like this is exactly what I've been doing right now for my own channel. You do realize my own channel, the only thing that's actually carrying my own channel is just the ideas that I'm coming up with. If you look at all my videos, all of them, they have great ideas behind them. I have no great editing. I actually do my own editing. I'm sitting in a room, again, like my room looks like a box, bro, and I'm still like doing good views. My thumbnails are good just because I actually hired a guy that's doing it for me, and it's not that expensive, but I can't give you that guy because it's only mine. But again, like the ideas, man, the ideas are insane. You do realize, like for example, Donald Trump. You know Trump, when he was broke, the only thing that actually allowed him to like come up once again is just ideas. Like the guy became broke, he became in debt, but he was still full of ideas. From now on, whatever business you get into, like YouTube automation, dropshipping, all that stuff, the idea, bro. The idea is the most important thing. Once you get the idea right, you'll notice that you can have bad thumbnail, cheap thumbnail, or like cheap scripts, cheap editing, cheap recording and all that stuff, but you'll still do good as long as the idea is good. So even though I'm telling you, it's like, don't be going for like expensive people. Like this guy, $72 for 1 minute. Forget this guy, man. Sorry, man. Don't be... I hope he's not watching the video. He's gonna be like, no, my business is ruined. But trust me, like these things right here, it can cost you like a maximum, for example, $100. Maximum. And you'll notice like you'll spend $100 And then I showed you like all these people right here. Like this guy was making 4K a month. So $100, let's just say he's making 4 videos per month. That's like $400 per video expense. And he's making like $4,000 every single month. He's spending 400 and he's getting back 4,000. Like, is this not a good investment? So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Not to brag, but like my expenses are super low. I haven't been really spending anything on expenses. Like for example, this video, I only spent like $20 for it, and I got back this much. And it's just because the idea, man. It's all just about ideas.